Before you eat, you got to watch this. By the end of this video, you'll either hate me or thank me. And this is part 2 of our mini-series regarding eat less and exercise more. If you haven't watched the first video, I recommend that you watch that first before diving into this video. Hi, my name is Jonah of Primal Thinker here. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get notified every time I upload new videos. Okay, again, the entire channel is about leveraging Elon Musk's thinking method, first principles of thinking, to solve our real life problems. And enjoy this video, and I'm sure you're going to like it. Okay, welcome back. We have ended into this fundamental principle that your body doesn't have a calorie counter, right? So that's what we learned from the first video of this mini series. But the next question would be, so how does the body maintain its weight? If I'm saying that there's no calorie counter whatsoever, what is the body's mechanism to maintain a certain weight? The answer is the body has a feedback mechanism on when to store and burn fat through hormones. You know by now that hormones are very important based on the previous videos that I've uploaded, right? And it turns out that hormones also affects fat burning and fat storing. So it's worth the look on what's happening behind the scenes when we eat or stuff like that, yeah. Okay, that's a fundamental principle. Hormones affect basically your body weight. What specific hormones affect this fat burning and fat storing? Well, for the purpose of this video, we will be talking about 3 hormones, and that would be insulin, leptin, and ghrelin. Insulin, for now, think of it as a fat storing hormone. So in the presence of high levels of insulin, you are in fat storage mode. Then leptin, satiety hormone, this is what gives us the sense of fullness after eating. And ghrelin, this is what makes us feel hungry. So to summarize, insulin, leptin, and ghrelin, they affect fat storing and fat burning, thereby affecting your body weight. So that's another key principle. And to further dig deeper on these 3 hormones, let's play the role of when we eat. So when we eat, we are stimulating the production of insulin in our body. And when insulin is high, it allows the body to process the food that we have eaten, and this urges the fat cells to grow. So this is the time when you are in fat storage mode. So the fat cells are growing in this stage. Then after that, when the fat cells have grown enough, they release the hormone called leptin. And leptin, this is the satiety hormone. So this will give us the sense of fullness, thereby stopping us from eating, lowering our appetite. And once we stop eating, this is when our insulin levels go down. And once the insulin levels go down, we are now giving permission for the fat cells to burn fat for energy, right? And then if the fat cells reach the certain point where the body thinks it's the optimal weight for you, it will trigger the production of ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, thereby causing us to eat again. So this is the cycle of fat storing and fat burning whenever we eat a meal. And this is how your body maintains its weight. Simple, right? But if the body has this mechanism, which is, I suppose, a sophisticated mechanism, why is it that we gain weight? How do we gain weight if the body tries to maintain a healthy weight for us? Well, the answer is we gain weight when we mess up with these hormones, particularly this insulin, leptin, and ghrelin. And one way to mess up these hormones, actually there are two ways. It's frequent eating and the type of foods that we eat. If you want to learn more about the type of foods that will mess up these hormones, please comment down below and I will make another video for it. But for now, in this video, we will be talking about the eating frequency, which is messing up these hormones. And did you know that based on the survey, people can eat up to 12 times a day? And this includes meals and snacks. And you know, this is a really bad idea, and I will show you why. Remember this diagram. I'd like to note that it takes around 4 hours before our insulin levels go back to normal. And this is key because we cannot burn fat unless our insulin levels are low or back to normal. Okay, take note of that. And to illustrate my point, this is what happens in 3 meals a day with snacks in between scenario, which is, by the way, the recommended meal frequency. So I guess I'm pretty sure you have this regimen today, and I'll try to change your mind regarding that. Let's say we have breakfast at 8 a.m. and again, when we eat, we are triggering the production of insulin and thereby enlarging our fat cells. We are in fat storage mode. Then it will trigger the leptin, we feel full, and then we stop eating. Right? Then there comes the morning snack at 10 a.m. This is just 2 hours after our breakfast. And we know that insulin levels drop around 4 hours. And so we make a shortcut here. We're not completing the ideal cycle. So after we stop eating, when insulin levels is not really going down yet, we eat again. Then this goes on and on. We have lunch at 12 noon, afternoon snack at 3 p.m., dinner at 6, evening snack at 8 p.m., then we have midnight snack at 11 p.m. You know what happens. If we keep on eating this way throughout the years, our insulin levels will be chronically high. And that is why we are almost always in the fat storage mode. And also, the leptin hormone, it will not work unless the insulin levels go back to normal. That means that you won't feel satiated if insulin is high. So we messed up the insulin, thereby messing up the leptin, and then we feel chronically hungry all throughout the day. I bet you have experienced that. I also have experienced that. And this is the reason why majority of us are struggling with weight. And to make that worse, when these hormones are not doing good, we develop a disease called insulin and leptin resistance. If you want to know more about that, again, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to make a separate video for it. But for now, to summarize, this is what happens. When we eat, our insulin becomes high, then our fat cells becomes bigger, then the leptin that's supposed to work to make us feel full is not working because insulin levels are high, and then we keep on eating because we're not satisfied. There's no feeling to stop us from eating. Then we eat again, and then trigger a higher level of insulin, and our fat cells will grow even bigger and bigger. And this just repeats on and on. And that's why majority of the population is overweight. This is a chronic problem that our generation is facing today. And well, in fact, this is the root cause of majority of the incurable diseases. So for me, this is a life-changing principle. If you understand these key principles, you will have the power to control your health. I hope you enjoyed that video. This is part 2 of our 3-part series for exercise more and eating less. And if you please show me some love. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button below. It kind of helps the YouTube algorithm. So that's it. And on the next video, we will be circling back to the principles that we have defined in the first 2 videos and then create new solutions from those. We're going to define concrete action steps regarding the principles that we have discovered. So, see you on the next video.